Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Sorry, coughing a little bit there. I hope everyone's all right. A new edition of Friday Night Live, unapologetic. And that means I'm not going to apologise. I might apologise if I haven't been bad enough. So that's it, what you're going to get off me tonight. Hope everybody's okay. Please follow my descriptions to the National Housing Party running in local elections. You can see it on the board behind me. We didn't vote because it won't make a difference. Really self-explanatory, picture there. Hope everyone's all right on this Good Friday evening. Good evening, lads. Good evening. Let me just quick. What are we gonna be showing tonight? Let me just get something up. Stolen valor, guys. Stolen valor.
Hey, look at the buttons, look! Look, I fought for this fucking country, right? I fought for this country! I'm a colour! I fought for this country. I can't get back. You're Nazis! You're Nazis! You're Nazis! My dad fought for this country! I fought for this country! I fought for this country! And this is what I'm getting! This is what I'm getting! Alright?
Stolen valor, that, and I've took that little clip off my mate James Goddard's channel. James loves Glenn Saffer, really does. He loves him. He'll be giving it him this evening. Anyway, unapologetic. Let me get to the first round of what I want to show you tonight. So I don't know if you remember, there was a bit of a scandal in a WhatsApp group, and a serving member of Parliament was involved, and his name, Andrew Gwynn. And these are one of the things he said in the article. Dear resident, F your bins. I'm re-elected and without your vote. P.S. Hopefully you'll have croaked it all by the all-outs. That's what he said. In another one, I had positive visions of him getting mown down by an Elsa waste HGV while he's cycling to the Fallowfield Loop. We couldn't be that lucky. And this is a serving member of Parliament, I guess, for a Labour. Well, he was Labour. He's been sacked, but he's still a member of Parliament. But anyway, you know, we'll go a little bit further tonight. We'll let him know personally by going to his Twitter. See what he has to say on Twitter, eh? Let's see what he has to say on Twitter. Some of his tweets I can't get on, but let me show you. While we're here, let me show you. Let me show you. Good evening, Mark and Jim Bob in the chat there. First two on. I've just seen little Jim Bob's little my screen up, calling them out liars. So let's get might as well do it live, haven't we? So I'm on Twitter, guys, now, and I'm on the Andrews feed. So I'll click on it and I'll see if I can post on some of it. I can't do it on that one. Some of his retweets, yeah, I'll get it in here. So I'm posting a link to our video there. Actually, I should go to my profile and just get the video on. Copy the link. Let's go back. Now, Andrew, you can watch this live if you dare. So, yeah, you know, I've just looked after my mum, and he says that about his constituents. I don't want to be a councillor who thinks that of his constituents. Obviously, you know, some constituents would have done bad. I get that. But I don't want to be that kind of guy who does that, mate. I don't. And even if, you know, you don't agree with me, I'll still help you do something. I'll still help you sort out your issues with the council. I'll still help you sort out your issues with your fly tipping. I'll still sort out issues with antisocial behaviour. That's what I want to get to. So yeah, so I've been putting some I have also tagged him in it, so I'll do a little thing and I will tag him. Get him tagged. Boom. Andrew Gwynn MP, this is your life. So, guys, so he's a woman has gone to social media to complain about this, and you know, rightly so. He shouldn't be talking about his constituents like that. He's a serving Labour member of Parliament. Now he's had the whip withdrawn, so he's not Labour, and I think he's an independent member of Parliament. He did apologise on his tweet. He did apologise, but you know, that's not good enough. I deeply regret my badly misjudged comments and apologise for any offence I've caused. I've served the Labour Party all my life, and it was a huge honour to be appointed a minister by Keir Starmer. 1.6 million views. I entirely understand the decisions the PM and the party have taken, and while very sad to have been suspended, will support them any way I can. Andrew Gwynn, you're the lowest of the low. You are a scumbag, and I'm not apologising for that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, really, it should be done for a hate crime. He should be at least convicted of a hate crime against elderly people. That's what he should be. That's what I think. I don't want anything else to happen to him. Obviously, I don't want a waste wagon smashing into him or anything. I don't condone that at all. I don't want that. But Andrew Gwynn, you should be convicted of an hate crime. So I'm telling that to Greater Manchester Police. Actually, let's not forget to tag Greater Manchester Police in it as well as Andrew Gwynn. Andrew Gwynn and Greater Manchester Police. Send it again. Andrew Gwynn, you're no good scumbag. You should be convicted of an hate crime. Minimum thing. Minimum thing. Minimum thing. So that's who I'm starting on tonight. Anyway, let's get to the main course. Let's get to the main course. Stolen valor, guys. Stolen valor. And, you know, I've been around the vets for a few years, and I would have never thought that I would ever do anything like that. Maybe he got a bit heated up and the word of the moment, he was on a demo, but still, stolen valor. Let's just hear that again, guys. Let us just hear that again.
Hey, look at the buttons, look! Look, I fought for this fucking country, right? I fought for this country. I'm a fella. I fought for this country. I can't get back. You're Nazis. You're Nazis. You're Nazis. My dad fought for this country. I fought for this country. I fought for this country. And this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. All right?
Wow. Wow. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up, guys. You really couldn't. But, you know, I've got a bit more than that. I've got a bit more than that. Let me just get it up. I've got an email this week. I'm going to read it out. Let me read that email out, guys. Here we go. Let me read that email out. Let me read it, I tell you. Unapologetic. Not apologizing, guys. Certainly not. Trying to look for it. Where is it? Just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I hope everyone's okay. Let me see who's in the chat anyway while I'm here. Good evening, guys. Yes, Jackie. Good evening, Tommy Trump. Hope everyone's all right there. Please follow and like the descriptions in my description of the video. Remember, I'm running in local elections, guys. Every little bit helps. Support us however you can. Please share my videos off YouTube and stuff like that. Please share the videos. So obviously last week it was the bakers were up, weren't they? Because the animal abusers, loads of articles about them in the papers, loads of articles. I'm just trying to find that email first. So, yeah, I'm not going to say the guys' names. I have a few concerns. I was watching NHP UK TV Friday. John mentioned that the PTSD camp is a registered charity. No, it isn't. The Late Night Veterans Show, Darren Edmondson, that was the registered charity. I explained that. Couldn't find any information searching on the government website. Well, there is a limited company to do with that. I have emailed them about getting my name off, but however it's going to happen. John was also saying that you qualified personnel for mental health reboot recovery. I did some investigation and couldn't find any codes or something, only a website. Well, the website is big enough, the reboot website. We've put it up plenty of times. Mitch Lowey is a trained individual, and that's who's our coach. And he's done this for you. He's everything that he does is through that reboot program website. So you can look on it there, and everything is on it that you need to know about everything. And he's our trained person who we talk to first thing. You contacted Reboot Office and Mitch Lowey has qualifications for American veterans, but not UK veterans. I didn't know there had to be a certain qualification if you have to support UK veterans or American veterans. I didn't even know anything like that existed. I have to look into that. But anyway, the last line is the interesting one. I thought I would make you aware of someone called Glenn is exposing you at the PTSD camp. So I can only attain, guys. I can only attain that it is stolen valor. Glenn Saffer. Glenn Saffer. Lady General, good evening there. So yeah, that's terrible, you know what I mean? But that's the kind of email that I got. And you know, he's never liked the camp, Glenn, never liked the camp. Forget me, he's never liked that camp for whatever reason. But no, we're sticking up to him. Bullies, all of them. And let me tell you guys, police are involved. I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to be putting up anyone's faces now. The police are involved. That's what you're going to get. And as a running candidate for local elections, and a lot of you will know how I think. I'm not one for getting the white van, me. Things have got to be done to the point of law, especially if I'm running in local elections. How would it be if I end up like the rest of the gangsters in the council by being a gangster with in behind the scenes and not doing my council stuff? I'm not going to be like it, guys. Police are involved, and if they get involved with me, that makes it even worse because I'll go to police if I feel threatened. As a running candidate in local elections, they have every right, guys, every right to report this kind of stuff. So the police are involved. So people, you just better shut up, back off, put your heads under in the sand, and stay away from that camp and me. Stay away from that camp, I'm telling you. Honestly. But anyway, this stolen valor thing, guys, I can't comprehend me what it is to do that sort of thing. It's just not me. I'm not saying I've had the chance to do it. No, I'm never going to say that. It's never crossed my mind. It's never been something in it. Now, why did they do it? Did they think they've not been brave enough in real life? Is that what people think? It's why they need to steal valor, and make it like they've done something and all that. It's got to be something, maybe something like that. But, it's terrible. I've done stuff, me. I'm not saying I've been on the pinnacle of the front of everything, but I've stood up for myself. I've stood up myself in public meetings. I've stood up for myself with the police, with local councillors. I've stood up for community, people within the community. Seen a young lad today, Sheldon. He's not young now. Sheldon's in his 40s, but I know his family going back a couple of generations. He's a mixed race lad. And he's got some issues with council. Like, listen, give me your number. I'll contact you Sunday when I'm free. I'll come down to your house. We'll sit down. We'll go through what your issues are, and we'll see where we can go from there. So it's just a lad who lives nearby me. He's not going to vote for me because he's not in the right ward. But this lad would just throw himself down and vote for me because he knows I'm a fair, honest human being. So the police are involved, guys. So I'm not going to say too much. I can't. We know that. But that's the advice I gave when people talked to me last week. And I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets or anything. And, it's just pure bullying and discrimination. And these are what these people are like, guys. Oh, unfortunately, I could probably go back and tell you a few incidents where it's been similar kind of thing have gone on. And these are the kind of things it ends up with. And it's just wrong. Anyway, party conference, 23rd of August. If anyone's interested, I'll put our I'll get the website up. But yeah, stolen valor, stolen valor. I'll talk about Reboot in a minute. We're on our third week. Jackie and Lisa are in the chat. Jackie's first time on the course, and I'm glad she's made every week of it so far. Jackie, honestly, the first steps is what you do, is what we do. And Jackie, you've made them first steps amazingly. I'm so proud of you, honestly. To know you, Jackie, I'm so proud that Jackie, a friend of mine who supported me for a long time, has come on to the Reboot course, and she's sticking it out. She's upgraded. She's got a laptop. She's done all this, that, and the other. It's really art lifting. It's really art lifting. Oh, yes, Nobby. Good evening, sir. I hope you're all right, Nobby. I wonder what you can say. If you can't say you've been doing anything around There you are, mate. Yes, I didn't see you at the beginning. Hope you're all right, pal. Keep up the good work you're doing, and hopefully I'll be seeing you at camp soon. That'll be interesting. But anyway, it doesn't end here, guys. It doesn't end here. That Darren Edmondson is in the Pembrokeshire Herald, and what they're saying is he's tried to scam the Pembrokeshire Herald, Darren, with dodgy screenshots, but they've had them checked, they said, and they had dodgy screenshots. So I can just think that his life is going to go downhill from here. Now, you know, Darren's got issues. He has, because, you know, I know some information to do with him, and he's got some issues. But, you know, you put yourself on this path, mate. We haven't, no one else has helped you. You've done it all yourself. Every little bit of it yourself. Nobody else, yourself. So you've put yourself on this path. So I can't be responsible. Nobody can be responsible. What happens at the end of the journey for you, my good man, for the end of the journey. But yeah, so you've made the Pembrokeshire Herald. Let's get that up on screen. Pembrokeshire Herald, guys. And it says, several weeks after the Herald initial report, Edmondson sent a screenshot to the newspaper purporting to show a balance of £4,062.50 remaining in the charity's account. He then posted the same image on his personal social media, accusing the Herald of printing false information and claiming the money was safe. But a sum up expert has now confirmed the screenshot is a fake. Oh! Among the telltale signs, the phrase available money, which does not exist in the real app. It should read available balance. Formatting inconsistencies and metadata that suggest manual alteration. A second version of the same screenshot later emerged online showing £10,062.50 with identical layout and account number. The Herald asked Edmondson to explain why published as of yet he's not had a response. Fucking hell, honestly. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. So, guys, we've got stolen valor. Stolen valor. We've got corrupt veterans, corrupt lying veterans. And, you know, I'm not saying it's every veteran. I'm not saying it. But some of them, they're fucking hard work. And, you know, they really are hard work. Like your Eddie Coopers and stuff like that, hard work. But yeah, so that's going on. That's all going on. There is actually, I think there's 2 articles to do with that. So, yes. So, oh, 1 minute, guys. Sorry about that. So, stolen valor, corrupt veterans, thieves. It's all going on, guys. It's all going on. Of course, members of parliament who think old people should just pass away so we don't have to deal with them because of bin collections. You couldn't make it up what some people are like in real life. And rolling on about accountability in the people who lead us. As you know, the Casey reports come out into child sexual exploitation, aka rape gangs. and it's just blown the lid off all the politicians. They're all now turning around saying, oh yeah, there was a problem, but before they were just calling people names who brought it up. You've got to remember that child sexual exploitation has been brought up for over 30 years, 30, 40 years. It actually was a big thing first within the Sikh community, whose girls were targeted. Then they started a pushback by doing teaching kids about grooming and online grooming, which they still do to this day. And then they've moved to the majority white population, started on them kids. And because we're already broken up, loads of kids are in Kurt. It's just been easy meat for them. That's what it's been. So the case reports come out. It said that majority of these offenders were a certain ethnicity. They've even highlighted an area in Pakistan called Mirapur, where a lot of them come from. And of course, in the report as well, it highlights illegal immigrants and asylum seekers in this. And it's just unbelievable, guys. It just is absolutely unbelievable. And, you know, we're at the time now where they can't be calling people names. Doesn't work. It's not going to work, because no so-called far right or so-called this is not going to work, because these things are true. These things are true. There's been a lot of people help bringing it out, but people have been speaking up, guys, for 30, 40 years, and they've just been silenced. And now it's opened up a bit. There's a lot more of the victims are coming out. My mate, Jamie, she's been on telly for the first time. A victim who's been talking to me for about 4 or 5 years. And well, actually, I'm gonna tell you Jamie's story. She contacted me a few years back, and she said that she was being re-interviewed by the police. That's what she said. And then the next day, she's contacted me again, crying, upset. And the police just branded her a prostitute and a druggie. Honestly, this is what the police did to Jamie. But Jamie's speaking out now. She's been on mainstream news. She's been on GB News. Hopefully, you know, we can support them. I'm definitely looking into support them. If they have any demonstrations, anything that can be done video-wise. I've got to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which I'll do for the girls. But yeah, so I'm going to be taking some of my time up now, unfortunately, for next few months. It certainly will. But like I said, a lot of them are coming forward now. And they're actually, I've asked Jamie, I've talked to Jamie and Sam, and I suggested a 24-hour hotline that they can set up, similar to what we used for the veterans. But so that would be up and coming. Doesn't cost a lot. It's only a few quid a month. And I think that will be good. And it can be staffed by survivors. That's what I've told them. It can be staffed by survivors, not civilians like me who have not been through it. It'd be staffed by survivors. So then if you are a survivor, you know you're going to talk to another survivor over the phone rather than talk to someone from social services or someone from a group or whatever. You're going to talk to somebody who's in the same boat. So that's up and coming, guys. That's up and coming. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat. Good evening. Hope everyone's all right. Like I said, we've talked a bit about this and that, but these people, honestly, TikTok's really toxic, guys. It is toxic. The things that go on there, the things that go on TikTok. But let's just stay true to our words. Let's just stay true to our words. Just a warning to the TikTok trolls. Police are involved, guys, and it's not social media. It's gone beyond that. It's gone beyond social media. It's gone beyond it, right? It's gone beyond it. So the police are involved. I'm not going to put up anyone's picture. I'm not going to make you listen to any of the evidence or anything, but it's all out there. It's all out there. And the police are involved. And that's what we wanted. That's what I wanted from the very beginning. That's what I suggested. And I'm glad that everyone's gone along with it. This is the best way to deal with things. The police are involved. So there'll be a knock on someone's door, hopefully, next couple of weeks. I wonder what they'll be like on TikTok then. Unapologetic, guys. I don't apologize for anything I'm saying, but I will apologize if I am being bad enough. So I will apologize for that. But I'm not going to apologize if I offend anybody, if I upset anyone, if that Gwyneth guy, that the MP feels offended. Well, mate, you can feel offended. And actually, you're in Greater Manchester. What I could do with doing is going down to your constituency and see what your constituents think about it. So there's a day out there to the Wetherspoons in Burnage, Levenshulme and Longsight. Yes. Yes, I'm sure there'll be a Wetherspoons breakfast there. Then I can start asking everyone what they think of Andrew Gwynn, MP, who said he wishes old people will just die so we don't have to deal with them. Serving Labour MP, and he was a minister of some other bullshit that I can't even name. But yes, Andrew Gwynn, this is your life, mate. This is your life. So yes, I think a trip down to Longsight, Levenshulme and Burnage, Denton and Gorton. Yes, that's what I'll be doing. So I'll be doing. See what your constituents think. But anyway, let's get back to chat. Who's chatting with me there now? John, what's that? Right, I'll put it in the chat, Lisa. I'll put it in the chat. I'll just put it straight into the chat. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'll put it straight into the chat. You did say, are you not right, I put it in the chat. Are you not at the Glastonbury? Not Glastonbury. The Rocks. Ashley's gone to the Rocks, hasn't he?
Now, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Alicia to come up.
Oh, I'm smoking.
That's right. You're allowed to on YouTube, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Who's there with you?
Who do you think?
Don't show it. Yeah. Yes, no way. Hey. Oh, the lads. Oh, so how's been the flooding?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. We've got everything sorted now. It's just got to sort out the drains.
Right.
So we're all good.
Was it other houses as well? Oh.
Yeah, so Alcombe Valley, Folkestone Road, Aycliffe and all that lot. There's loads of houses.
Right. Okay, now.
37 people got evacuated from their homes.
Right. Bloody hell.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like you're in war or something. Like you having to get evacuated.
I know. Absolutely.
So has Ashley gone to the longest day at Stonehenge?
Yes, the summer solstice. Yes.
Right. I seen a video on TikTok. Someone called Neo-Apologist or something like that, and he was walking around. I thought, I wonder if I'll see Ashley.
Yeah, no, tomorrow, yeah.
Nobby wants to come up as well.
Oh, Nobby's sent a request, mate.
What? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But we'll have to mute each time.
Right. He sent it there. Now, hold on. It should come up now.
I'll go and sit in the car.
It's gone to sit in the car. So
yes,
it don't
Nobby, what you up to?
What am I up to, bro? You really want to know what I'm up to?
No. You don't have to tell me the gory details, but are you doing any like filming on the spot reporting?
I'm off to France tonight, mate, at midnight for 11 days. No one
Right.
known about it. This is the first time it's gone out that I'm actually going abroad to France for 11 days to get all the footage we can get on what's really happening.
Right. Interesting. Because there's loads of untruths and lies been told about over there. The media always portray it like the poor innocent people, but it's just not like that. Kids are being trafficked. There's all abuse and all that in all the camps, and I bet there's loads of people dying and being attacked and all that we're not hearing about.
The way to do it, John, is not to be seen. Yeah, everyone goes straight on the beaches, straight up there, mate. I've done the homework. I'm going to be sitting on the cliffs for the next fucking 2 weeks, filming from fucking 10 miles away. So I'm going to get actually what the police are doing instead of being on the beaches where if they see you, straight away what they'll do is put a show on like they did when I last went out.
Right.
So the best ways to do it, mate, is keep your head down, hide up in the cliffs like I used to do here, and get the footage from miles away. Mate, I've been organising this for 8 months, John.
Right.
Yeah, I've been doing this for near enough 6 years now. So I've got the knowledge, I've got the background work in place. So yeah, it's now to go and see what I can get for in the next 11 days.
Right, good stuff. Oh, there's never nothing boring off you, Nobby, I tell you.
Mate, you fucking know that, John. You know that, mate. You know what I mean? I've been quiet since about 8 months just to keep everything off my back. You know what I mean?
How's your health?
No, not good. COPD's bad. I've got 2 claps disc in my neck, which I've got to go and have operated on. I've just found out. So, but apart from that, John, shit happens. Life goes on. There's people worse off than us.
Yeah, there is. There certainly is. Yeah, there certainly is. There is.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, but all good, mate. All good. So I thought I'd let you know what's going on, and I'll jump off and let you carry on.
No worries. Thank you, Nobby. God bless you, mate. Thank you a lot. Thank you, pal. Thank you.
No worries, John. You have a good one, mate.
The Nobby there, you see, guys, always on it, filming everything. I mean, I was going through footage from our Dover demo 2020, I think it were. And
when I got arrested.
Yeah, when you got arrested, I said when they took little veteran down, I'm sure I'd done the video like that or something. But that was a good day. That well blocked all the roads off, and I think that's been the best demo for a while because they did have one in 2016, but that were bloody, weren't it? There were loads.
Yeah,
of
that was the far That's why they shit themselves when we called that demo in 2020 because they thought it was a national front. Because if you remember, a certain group put it out that the National Front would be in there. But yeah, nothing to do with the National Front. It's just patriotic people. That's why we called it. The demo was called By the People, For the People, if you remember. Yeah, it wasn't organised by anyone.
Yeah, it was. It was good demo, that. It was really good. Good few days we had down in Dover. But it's really eye-opening when you go to Dover and you see it for the first time and you see the history, you see about it. And it's mad that some of them beaches that you land on, there's nowhere to get off them. And I remember one beach where you had to climb down a ladder, like in a little cage and down a ladder to get to the beach. But, like, I can only imagine at night when, you're out in a boat and stuff like that in the middle of that. I just can't get over how treacherous that water is. When you look up the boat things, you see all the traffic of all the boats going across and you think there's no way.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, John, I've been out in the channel in a dinghy because I've got my own dinghy and it ain't a good place to be, mate.
No, it isn't.
You know what I mean? But we'll get what's better footage from over in France instead of just getting the boats coming in at Dover. That's boring, mate. Now I finished, mate. My time in England really is filming this is finished because everyone's seen it. Yeah, it's the same monotonous, same old shit all the time. Yeah, you watch GB News. All they do is go on the beach, and get that footage. Yeah, mate, it's all been done. I want to spy on them and I want to see what's going on and I want to get the footage without you seeing me there. I'm ex-forces, mate. Yeah, I'm not a water meaty like Glenn Saffer and all the other bollocks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mate, I'll just tell you something about Glenn Saffer, right? This ain't an attack at the geezer, but the shit I got for being called a water mitty by that lot, mate, if I weren't a strong-minded guy, mate, this veteran would be dead, yeah? Because that's how much shit I got in 2.5 years, and they're trying to say they're all out for veterans. Fuck off. You'd rather us veterans were dead, mate, what you done to me, you scum. Over the past fucking 3.5 years, I had shit off of him before he disappeared.
Yeah, bullies, all of them. Bullies, like they said, that certainly are. That they certainly are. They certainly are.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Let's put it this way: if he said he was in the army, go and get your fucking ID card, Glenn. Yeah, it's called an MOD 100, mate. It'll take you 7 days to get it. All you got to do is show your army number and your national insurance number, and you will get your card. But guaranteed, you won't have one. And all that shit about, I used to be in the paras. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We all get one. You can all get one, John. You just have to do it like Nobby said. You can get one, and now when you leave the army, you get issued to you.
Yeah.
I can't believe how hot it is. I swear it's hot. But anyway, thank you, Nobby. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Nobby there. I'm on the way to France. I'm jealous. And I just remember when people start going down to the beaches at first, and it wasn't Nigel Farage, it weren't GB News, it were Nobby, Active, and there were a load of others all went down, getting all the footage and all that lot. It was them first before any mainstream media. It always gets me a bit upped up that when I see mainstream media so like biased, you know what I mean, and just won't let anyone else get in or anything. But I know who went down Dover in the first place, and it weren't bloody GB News or Nigel Farage, I'll tell you that.
No. Chris Johnson was down there. Don't forget Chris Johnson. He's always been there.
Yeah.
And Chris Johnson used to give the fucking info. Chris Johnson used to give the info to Nigel Farage at night at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Because he used to ring him up every morning. So that's where that comes. Farage knows fuck all, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right, John, I'm going to love and leave you. I've got to get me ferry in 20 minutes. I've got to go and queue up.
Oh, no way. Oh. Well, have a good one, Nobby, and we'll watch out for your stuff and that. And I'll keep watching whether you go live or not. Are you on TikTok by any chance?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but I don't use it a lot. But
right.
no lives and that will be going out. I'll do all my cutting and editing when I come back because I don't want to bring anything to my doorstep while I'm out there.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, but we're looking forward to that then, a lot of us anyway. But thank you, Nobby. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. God bless you.
No worries, bro. You have a good one. Cheers for letting us on tonight. Cheers, everyone who's watching, and I'll talk to you later, bro.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please go and subscribe to all my links and all that. We'll get on with Lisa in a minute. So we're on the 3rd week of our reboot course, and I just want to lift my book up. So we're on the trauma timeline, guys. I know you can't see it, but trauma timeline. It's part of the thing that we do, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I didn't think that I would be putting anything down in my trauma timeline, but Lisa knows well. And the first reboot we did, then it was a lot different. And I did fill that trauma timeline in. I actually filled it in twice because we did 2 courses with 2 different traumas. And, you know, I never said that my trauma's worse than anyone else's. I never said that, you know, I suffered worse than anyone else. I always thought that, like, I wasn't suffering from any kind of trauma. But we worked out that there was some trauma there with me. And, you know, it's not nothing at all. We was attacked and 3 of us were stabbed. So, and it's well documented what happened with this particular case. And one of the lads was like critical intensive care for 12 hours. And what saved his life was he was 30 and he was a fit lad. That's what saved his life. And the blade clipped his liver. So you know, it's as bad as it's going to be for anyone. A couple of more inches, he said, and he would have been dead in like 30 minutes. That's what they said or something. But he survived, and you know, 3 of us got stabbed that night. My wound was just into me side of my stomach, but it didn't hit anything major organs. And then the other lad had a slice under his arm, and I had to physically defend myself. And you know, like the thing was, I had a pair of steel toe cap boots on, and I never used them because I was just thinking that if I would have kicked anyone with them boots, then I would have killed them. So I never used my boots, and I defended myself, and you know, and I had to defend myself and try and support the others who were with me. Now, you know, I'm not saying it was a bad trauma or anything like that, but it certainly changed my views towards how I'm going now and how politically minded I am, because it weren't long after that I started my own political party and I'm running in local elections. So it's obviously G'd me up a little bit, but that's what I think. But Lisa, talk to me. Go on, tell me something, Lisa. So is it the longest day of the year?
Yes, it's tomorrow, 21st, the longest day of the year. It's the summer solstice tomorrow. And Wiccans and Norse pagans, we celebrate it at Stonehenge and other at stone circles as well. And it's also the thinnest, as we believe, it's the thinnest line between our parallel universes, where we celebrate summer.
Right, interesting stuff. So Ashley's he's gone there for a couple of days, hasn't he?
Yeah. He has, yes. So I'm so glad. So I was supposed to be going, but unfortunately we've got to go my sister's wedding. So I've got to look all glamorous and make sure she does a little. Shut up, Robbie. That's Delia.
Oh, right. What? 1 minute. Carry on talking. I'm just getting a top up.
No worries. So so reboot course, guys, it's free for anyone with the purchase of a book. In September, we're hoping to run the military course, a civilian course, and also a first responders. So if you would like any information on that, please email at rootboot@crossroadhealings@outlook.com, and we're happy to help you. It's a 13 weeks course, which will be able to help you identify your traumas, and we also help you to discover yourself, because traumas didn't happen just recently, it's happened throughout your life, and we need to help you get through the traumas that you are going through, and no one's alone, and we're there to help you guys.
Oh, that was lovely, that. Thank you very much. Jack is in the chat.
Yes.
And Jackie's there in the chat. So Jackie's on the course. It's the 3rd week. I think she's enjoying it. She's obviously chatting a bit more now, like with me online, like with her on the screen, and you know, we build up sort of like a team relationship and like community. So it's really good, and I'm really proud of you, Jackie. Honestly, I'm proud of you. It's just so good that you're on the course, you know, and you've stepped up to doing the course. I mean, I've been busy myself. Ramo, good supporter of the camp. She smashed her leg up a few weeks ago, so she's been in and out in hospital for a few weeks, and she's out now with a new stair lift at home. So I nipped down today to fit a light bulb for her, because her house it's an old tourist house, and them ceilings are about 15 feet high, and I had to fit a light bulb. But I'm gonna go down next week. So Ramo's doing well. So yeah, we've got our course on Monday. I'm just hoping everyone turns up, but we've got our course Monday. And I mean, guys, it costs nothing, but we want you to do the course. So you will have to pay for a book. You will have to pay for the book, which is the only cost, as well as a couple of hours, a few 3-4 hours a week online and doing your midweek check-in, and they're not difficult. And the online thing, you know, it's serious, but you know, we get to know each other a bit better, and you know, what gets said in there stays in there, but we get to know each other a bit better, and we learn a bit more about ourselves and how we can help them and go forward with supporting other people. I just think it's great. I want to be a local councillor, and I'd be lying if I said there wasn't people who have PTSD or anything. I'd be lying if I said that I don't talk to child sexual exploitation survivors, which I do all the time in my area. So, you know, rather than be an unemotional robot puppet like the Labour Party members of Parliament, get a bit of empathy, and you can talk to me about issues that, you know, you might not be able to talk to other people. If you're a woman, I can get you talking. If you're a woman and you had an issue now, and I'm sure Lisa would back me up, I could get you talking to Lisa in a few minutes. And Lisa's had her own issues to support. If you're a guy and you wanted to talk to me, you can talk to me and I'll listen to you. But you know, we want people to do well. And like I said, I'd be lying if I said there was nobody in my ward who don't suffer from PTSD. I'd be lying. There's loads of veterans in my ward, and there's loads of. I met a family where a daughter and a granddaughter are both survivors of child sexual exploitation, and you know, like, so I'd be lying if I said that people don't need these kind of reboot programs and stuff like that. In my estate, maybe in the future, it can go on to one of my leaflets when I'm leafleting, try and get some thing out there. We're working on a flyer and an email, a generic email as well, so we can advertise a reboot program and the first responder program. Is it not, Lisa?
Yes, that's right. Sorry. Nobby and Den are getting ready to go to France. Yeah, so the first responder one is to help the ones, the people that are in ambulance, fire service, police service, care sector. So we're not going to leave the care sector out because you are the first responders, guys. Nurses, doctors, anything like that. We are there to help you guys. You're not alone. We need more of this course out there for people, purely to the fact because mental health is a major thing that's on the uprise. And I just want to point out as well at the moment, John, it's Men's Mental Health Month this month. So I just want to point that out. Men out there, if you are struggling, please reach out to us. You are not alone. We are here to listen to you. And there is a stigma when it comes to men's mental health because they have that stereotyping, oh, you're a man, suck it up, and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to. You don't have to be that stereotype, I'm a man, because you are a man. Please reach out to us and we're happy to help you because you are going through a hard time as well, not just us women.
Thank you for that, Lisa. I just feel I've been a bit cheesed off lately because like men are always on the back foot and stuff like that. And you know, like I was saying, I did a video the other week, and with this child sexual exploitation thing, honestly, it's not uncommon that I'm getting phone calls at 2-3 in the morning. It's not uncommon that I'm contacted during the week by a grandma, a mum, or a daughter, you know, who've got issues with the kids, whether it be child sexual exploitation, how they're being treated at school and stuff like that. This is all the time. And, you know, I'm not going to ignore it because I think that, like, our school, child sexual exploitation, and anything like that, all these things are important to our lives, are important to our kids. I want them to be able to go to school and feel safe. That's what I want them to do, Lisa. But, you know, I've got to say that a lot of schools are just not safe.
They're not. They're absolutely not safe at all, John. But I'm going to have to love and leave you now because I'm going to escort little veteran and are marked down to the ports for their little ventures. But I will see I will see you tomorrow night, John and Jackie.
Waving like that. Oh my Lord. Oh well, I'm glad. Two great guys. Thank you, Nobby and Mark. Have a good time. Keep your heads down. Don't get in any trouble, and get back over here with that footage and them interviews and all that, and let's see what's going on. Yeah.
We will, mate. We will.
Oh, thank you, mate. God bless you. Go on, Lisa. Thank you.
Love. See you later, guys. Love to you all. Remember, you're not alone. Take care now.
Thank you very much, guys. Unapologetic that Andrew Gwyn's got it tonight. Glenn Saffers had it tonight. Obviously, we talked about the baker, the animal abusers, and, you know, the trolls and all that lot. But you know what? The PTSD camp will still be going. When all you lot have passed on and retired, that camp will still be there. And don't worry, you know, we wanted to do Bigger Brother and all that. We're going to be doing it. We will be doing it next year. We will be doing some big things at the camp next year. We've even got a boxing ring, guys, at the camp. And already my family are like, what's up with you, John? I want to train. I want to train. And I want to train, and I want to get in that boxing ring, and I want to call people out. I want to call members of parliament out. I want to call police chiefs out. I want to call celebrities out. I want to call local councillors out to the boxing ring for a good charity boxing match. That's what I'm hoping to do next year at 58 years old, is get in a boxing ring and do a bit of freestyle on a serving councillor, member of parliament, celebrity, or anything like that. That's if you've got the balls to get in the boxing ring with me. That's if you've got the balls. So I'm training, guys. I'm training 6 months. 6 months, and you'll see there'll be such a difference in Big John, and I'll be ready to take on them challenges. Like I said, we've got a boxing ring, and I've always wanted to box for charity. Maybe we could get Stolen Valor, Glenn Saffer in the boxing ring. I'm sure we'll be able to get someone who's 60 plus to challenge you. Anyone else want to get down on it? Get training. We're going to do some boxing for charity next year. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, it's great that having little veteran on and Mark, and I just hope they have a good time. Well, I hope they do a lot of good business in France, and I hope they do well. But anyway, this is a Friday night show with me, Big John, and it's unapologetic, guys. Unapologetic. Like I said, you can see it there. Clearly see what it says there. Clearly see. Clearly see. Clearly see. Clearly see. And it's an easy thing to work out. But thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Turn up the volume. It might be. Oh, let me just see if my mic needs turning up. Check 1, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all next week. God bless you all.